here in this group had the longest time served? Time served, that's kind of how it is. At Wide-Lite. So the easiest way that I figure that we can do this is raise your hand if you're still at Wide-Lite, which I'm not. All right. Now, were you still there in 2007? Or were you there in 2007? Okay. How about 2000? So even if you started, if you were there in 2000, put your hand up. Oh, I was. I forgot. Okay. How about 1990? How about 1985? How about 1980? How about 1975? 1970? This didn't go over.
Doesn't get you anywhere.
Kind of slight malfunction here. Give us a minute.
Why don't you just...
Okay, but how about 1960? 1960.
Why don't you just ask how many years they've worked?
I think Bowles got pretty good.
60. Okay, we're doing it different. 1960. No. Yeah. Okay, 5 years.
We're at 5 years.
There you go.
Okay, I was there 26. Anybody longer?
Oh.
All righty. How about 30?
Oh.
30. We got 1, 2,
32.
32.
Bowl is 37.
Still there?
Bowl's 37.
You're 37. Bab? How many?
Kurt's got his ornament still.
Huh?
33 for Kurt.
Oh, you win.
No, Kurt's at 33.
30. He's 37.
Oh, 37. Okay.
I'm like 37 wins.
Okay. Doesn't matter. For the one who is the earliest employee.
Okay, we're trying to find the person here that was the earliest ever worked at Wide-Lite. Dello, you're 1962. I got that. Anybody before Dello? Oh. What year?
61 I started.
61.
Winner. Anybody before 61?
Anybody before 61? All right, 1961.
Sarah Meyer.
Earliest employee at Wide-Lite.
I was born in 61.
Milton was the first bronze light. Milton? Really?
Yay, Milton, first bronze light.
Does bronze light still exist since we know that?
No.
No? Well, no, I don't think they call it anymore. Do they have that separate version? Forget it. Phillips.
All right, did you make a script for Weldon? Otherwise you're going to...
No, because we were going to do the three things from the different. Okay, we have one more thing, and he is not here. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. But through the whole trying to put this thing together, we would get pictures, or we would have something going on, and we kept having to try to find an encyclopedia type person. So, guess who that person was? Anybody got a guess? Weldon Robb. I mean, that man knew everybody's picture. He knew how long they'd been there. He knew what car they drove. I mean, the man was amazing. And he always has been. Always, if he knew the fixtures, the job, any picture we'd find. So, he's not here, but we still wanted to give him
Oh, yeah.
Yoda.
Oh, yeah.
The man. And this Yoda has a blue sweater on.
Yes.
Because Weldon always let the girls wear his blue sweater when we were freezing. So here's our Yoda.
So we're going to ship this to I almost said ship it to Yoda. We're going to ship it to Weldon, along with the card that all of you guys are signing.
Because he really, really wanted to be here. In fact, he wrote a really sweet letter, and we couldn't get it to print right. But we're going to put it on the Facebook page. You guys need to read it because it was to every single one of you how much that you're his family and he loves every single one of you. So thank you so much for being here.
And there are a couple of cards.
Yes.
another question.
Whose idea was this? And I put this on the website. The person we are blaming this on is Laura Bagley.
Yes.
She was talking, she knows all of us, and she was talking to us at various times. She goes, wouldn't it be neat if we did this? Wouldn't it be, you should really talk to Lori. You should really talk to Kay. And
So she got the three of us
She
together.
got all three of us together. Unfortunately, she couldn't come today because it's her daughter's senior prom. So
She's here in spirit as well.
But with that said, we want to thank a couple of other people.
Yes.
How about an applause for these then? Thank you.
That said, we do want to thank some people because, to be quite honest, it was a group
Yeah, it wasn't just us.
It wasn't just any of the three, and if we wouldn't have had the history where we could get names and
And all the wonderful pictures. You guys are awesome about
And the
that.
stories that started flying
and there
everywhere.
are some stories that couldn't be said. We know that.
From
Matter
my
of fact, I
part,
got a
to
picture
thank
of
you
it.
very much.
But want to thank Dan and Judy Badway, Jim Locke, and of course a lot of these meetings were over a few beers, so I can't tell you all the stories that were said.
Or new ones we made. And Jocelyn.
Yay, Bud.
And Ed Priest.
Ed Priest,
We gotta thank Ed for a lot of this wonderful memorabilia.
yeah, and
Which you guys need to check out. It's awesome.
and Eileen Ricketts.
Yes.
Okay,
She
where's Eileen?
was a big person,
Wide-Lite.
She's not even in here.
still there at Wide-Lite.
Eileen, we wanted to thank you too. Because you were our inside contact.
She did it.
She did it. It's not how good she is. It's all good.
Okay, that said, the question is, do we want to do this again?
Yes.
Can we get a show of hands about
Okay, let's do this as a first question. Would you participate if we held this again? Please raise your hand. You want to do this again? You want to do this again? All right, if we do this again. Yes. I will. That goes to the next question. If we do this again, is this something you would like to do every year, every other year, every third year? Let's do every year first. Raise your hand if this would be every year. All right, every other year. Every other year? Okay, every third year. Okay, every third year.
You know what? Let's go every third year then. So
Every
we
third year.
will see you people in 3 years.
So,
We didn't want to volunteer.
we do have your contact information now, so we're going to try to maintain a directory. So when it comes around, we may be enlisting some of you to help us with this in 3 years.
Because we still have a lot of names without email, without address, without phone number. So I may be sending the